Your spouse is a key success factor in your life. Don't be stupid. Don't make a mistake. Don't marry the wrong guy or the wrong girl. Rich and handsome, cool and all of that, that's rubbish. Because the most handsome guy today, slim and tall and elegant, feed him a little, you see. So he's nice and slim, the suit sits well on him. Let his wife do some damage. All the experiment that she'll do in the kitchen will land. He's the waste ground. And then soon enough, and he's getting into his 30s. You didn't think that you could ever go bald. All of a sudden, we're looking for a wig or toupee to put there. His father is rich, so you want to marry into this big family. They're big by the time and the season that you're evaluating them. How do you know they will not be the criminals of tomorrow? Because by the time EFCC shows up or whatever is his equivalent at a stage, they become the family nobody wants to belong to. But you have married them for the reasons that you thought was there. Oh, the boy's father is rich, so they have a big wedding. They didn't have it for you. They have big, expensive wedding for themselves to impress their friends that they have money, not you. They're just the excuse for it. It's not for you. So they give you plenty of presents. Okay. Even if they give you 50 cars, they'll all age at the same time. 50 brand new cars. In 4 years, all the 50 cars are old. Because there's a new model every year. 2019 Range Rover is already out in 2018. So how do you keep up? Oh, they've given you this big house. Okay. The house is fine on day one. But guess what keeps it going? Cash flow. The guy could get the house from his father or his father's friend or whatever. But if he can't generate his own cash flow to keep it running, you're going to suffer. He has to go to his father to pay school fees for his children. You're already in trouble. So that cannot count. What does family represent for you? Your support system. Your circle of influence. The man who will speak into your life and have the greatest impact. The guy who will tell you you're so beautiful and joy will well up in your heart. And the guy who, if you are so beautiful, looks at you and say, "Kilo dalare," you will look at yourself in the mirror and you see a very ugly woman, even though you're the most beautiful woman in the world. An influencer. The woman that will look at you and say you are useless. And even though you're smart and sharp, when you get outside, that you are useless will ring in your head. And when you will never feel adequate. You feel inadequate. So don't be stupid. Your spouse or the guy you choose to marry or the girl you choose to marry is not an emotional, I feel like there's fire in my heart. Let the fire die out. Go and drink water. It is the most important decision of your life. If you marry at 25 and you live till 70, that's 45 years of your life that this person will speak into your life. Affect it one way or the other. Build it or destroy it. See, somebody killed somebody last week. We don't know the story, but that was someone that seemed like her life was together. Now, one life destroyed, second life destroyed, 2 lives destroyed, and many lives impacted. Choosing your partner is a deliberate decision. It's an objective decision. You must Know who you are. Have a sense. Because you will never really know all about who you are. But you'll have a sense of who you are and where you think you're going. If she has ambition to become the MD of First Bank, and she married pastor who wants the wife at the door at 5 o'clock, with dinner ready, everything set on the table, she already married the wrong guy. Why? They will never agree. Because they want two different things. There's nothing wrong with him wanting a wife that will be ready with dinner and everything, or waiting at the door to take his bag and his coat. But he should marry a teacher. So that when school closes, maybe at 2 o'clock, and you know, even teachers now, when school closes at 2, they go and do what? So I don't even know which one they will marry now. It's true. You must have a sense of where you're going, who God has called you to be. And no matter how attractive or good you think that guy is to you and all the packaging, just realize that there's fire on the mountain if you don't have enough wisdom to strategically consider the reality. Because guess what? If you marry the right guy, who is your encourager, your support, your strength, he might not have everything on day one. But who are you that knows tomorrow? Which one amongst you can tell where the guy sitting in front of you, where he will be in 2 years' time? God has not given it to you. You can have a sense, which is why you pray. And you also objectively consider. Girls, especially to the girls, we pretend not to see what we see. We create the picture of what we want to see, and we see it when it doesn't exist. We think we're God because we can change this guy to become what we want him to be. How are you God? Your husband or your wife will make you or break you, destroy you or help to build you. It's not an emotional decision. You pray until you're clear about God, but even as you do that, you must be honest about what you see. You know, when I got married on my 28th birthday, I already had a factory. I had, I think, 28 men working for me. My husband was a petroleum engineer working in NNPC. To all intents and purposes, it looked like I was successful and on my way to being more successful, and my husband was a civil servant working for government in a professional capacity. To some people, I was being silly marrying a guy like that. They felt that there's some big, rich guy that would fit me better. Better know yourself. Me, I know me. And me, I knew that the only guy that can deal with me, my personal dreams, ambitions, and drive, is a guy who is self-assured, confident, and who loves the me that I am, who loves my ambition, and has no fears whatsoever of what he thinks I will be. So imagine me then. To me now, I've been married for 28 years to the same guy. But the me he married, that they thought was she, ambitious, driven, too smart for her own good, intimidate boys with my intelligence and all of that. How can he even add that to the me that I am now? But I knew he was the guy who could deal with me. So, I can tell you for sure, my husband can offend me, but he can never offend me. Why? I've forgiven him in advance. Because just for giving me the gift of love that allows me to be myself, that's the best gift he could ever give me.